Hey everyone, welcome to today's What a Squirrel Wants video.
What does a squirrel want?
Well,
What?
if you guys didn't notice, I'm joined by special guest, my mother, for this video.
The mother squirrel.
Because this is, what does the mom say, mother-daughter tag.
Oh.
So first, I'm going to start off by saying some of my favorite mother quotes. So...
Oh my goodness.
From Anchorman, which I always take the wrong way, but I like the way that I interpret it better. Leave the mothers out of this.
I love that.
He's really referring to like mother effers.
We used to say that quite a lot.
I think of it as
quite a lot.
Moms. Also, I come home from school and Mommy makes me a cup of tea. Yes. Which is from the Up series, documentaries. Mm-hmm. Those are just some of my faves. I have a lot of favorite quotes,
I'm gonna have to agree with that.
Alright, so we're doing this tag because
10
it's
short
fun.
questions. We're switching it up.
This is actually the second time we're filming this because the first one got messed up.
Corrupted or something.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the file, but we're going to try to come up with maybe some new answers.
What would Mark Cherry do?
We're going to keep it spontaneous.
Alright.
If you know who Mark Cherry is, leave it in the comments.
Alright. So we're going to ask this as a, to each other. I think it's just supposed to be me answering it, but that's not fun.
No. So we're going to get Mummy in on the fun.
Oh, Mummy.
Alright, so first off, what was I like as a baby, a child?
Well, daughter. Which I never call you.
Imagine Granny doing this tag.
No.
Okay.
You were the most wonderful little baby child that ever walked this earth.
What happened?
I know, right? You were so good. You were so content. You were such a happy baby. You used to do the Happy Maddie baby dance.
I'm easily amused.
Except,
I was then and I am now.
Except when you were angry. And you were angry baby Chinese man. And she walked around like this all the time.
We have pictures. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. And I will respond to that by answering, what are you like as a mom? You're still a mom, so I got mixed up with my tenses
I will be
there.
Forever.
Okay. My mom is one of those cool moms that everyone wishes was their mom. Because...
Really?
All my friends, whenever they meet her, are like, oh my god, I wish that was my mom. My friends don't talk like that, I'm sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, she's like one of those moms that's like your friend, but she's also there for you when you need that support.
Oh, excellent.
So she understands.
So, unlike my mom. Just kidding.
Granny has her strong suits.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you think of me making YouTube videos, daughter?
This question doesn't really apply because we both make them together.
And we started making them together, what, about like 6 years ago?
A long time ago.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
And we've been doing it a long time, so obviously we think it's A-okay.
There's no, like, scandalous happenings here.
No.
There aren't any scandalous things going on, like, I didn't know you did that.
It's all above board and we're all getting paid for it, so what could be bad?
Not much, but...
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's a very good creative outlet for the both of us.
I agree.
I think also, we've gone back and watched a lot of old videos. We go back every once in a while and watch them.
I cringe when I see old videos.
But at the same time, sometimes it's really nice to go back and see like big moments in our lives. Like, I love going back and watching abroad videos every once in a while because I had such a great time in London.
Yeah, I think that's one of the main reasons why we decided to start doing the vlogs, is because we wanted to really see what was going on in our lives back then. It's more even for us than it is for you guys, because it's
an excuse to make a million home videos.
Right.
Of mundane things.
We love to share our lives with you, but we love to share our lives with ourselves too.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Because not only do you see like what you were doing at a certain time or something, but definitely when you watch these videos back, a lot of the emotions that you were feeling at that time come flooding back in, and it's really interesting.
It's really cool.
Exciting.
I love it. I can't imagine not doing this, but I hope I'm not doing this for the rest of my life.
Ah, okay. What is something funny I did when I was younger?
Well, it wasn't very funny at the time, but now that I look back, it's quite funny. She got into a little altercation with a neighbor child.
God.
and took a rock and smashed him in the face.
It's not like I just did that unprovoked. He had thrown like 5 rocks at me before that.
All right, details. And then, and then the mother came over and was like, "Make your kid apologize to my kid." And I tried to get her to apologize, and she was like, "No."
I think I also drew a picture of the kid in jail. I was angry.
Yeah.
Because it just wasn't fair.
Okay. Well, what's something funny that I did when I was younger? I'm sure you just can't wait to tell everyone.
Yes! This story, I actually heard this story a few months ago, so it's very fresh in my mind.
From me.
Yes.
So it's not like...
She finally owned up to it.
Took a lot of flack for it, too.
Usually she's telling me these stories about things that her siblings did to her and how horrible it was for her. But then I finally got to hear a story about her own
mental issues.
Adventures.
Yeah.
So, if you guys didn't know, my mom grew up in New York City, and they didn't have a very big backyard, and it gets very hot there in the summer.
I was a latchkey child. I was pretty much left to my own devices.
This is not applying.
It's the world's smallest violin.
But it's also money. That
right.
doesn't make sense for this. But anyway, she was very hot one day, and she decided to take
we didn't have a pool.
A brand new garbage can. We have to mention that it's brand new, just so it's less disgusting.
In it. Yeah.
She fills that sucker up with water.
And gets in.
She soaks away in that garbage can.
In that pool of swill.
She didn't leave enough room for herself to get in. She filled it all the way to the top, so it bleh.
Alright, I wasn't the smartest kid in the world. All I knew was
Let's just say, how old were you when this happened?
7.
Okay. So it's not like she was 15 or
I could have
16.
drowned in that garbage can. No one would have known.
So if you're ever really hot, you don't have a swimming pool or whatever, just go for it.
You can go for the garbage can. But you know what? Do a little calculation and leave enough room for the displacement, because then I fell over in the thing and I spilled out
That is so sad.
Garbage can vomit.
Let's move on before I start crying.
Alright.
Alright. Have you learned anything about makeup / beauty from me?
Yes. I love the way you do your eyeliner, and I wish I could do it like that.
I was going to take these off. I forgot.
You do such a good job, you know? And you probably did not learn that from me.
Well, actually, I didn't.
Obviously. You've learned it from watching YouTube videos.
No, I just saw it and I was like, I'm going to do this. But I do the same freaking cat eye wing thing every day. It's like my signature look. And that's all I do. So, yeah. But I did learn a lot of other things from you about moisturizing and
Well, that's more skincare than makeup.
Beauty.
Oh, it's okay.
Cleanses, all that good stuff, hair.
How to keep your eyes from looking like a cat clawed them out.
One of the tricks that you taught me that I did use on the morning of graduation was the good old put the spoon in the freezer for a few minutes and then put them under your eyes to get rid of the puffiness.
Didn't help much, but...
it did. You should have seen me before the spoons.
Oh, why?
Graduation weekend was crazy.
We didn't sleep much.
Alright, so... what is a weird habit of mine?
Well, you know, her whole life is just one weird habit after another.
I just thought of one for myself, but it applies to you too.
Oh, what is it? Let's hear it.
We have this weird habit of waving to inanimate objects.
That's a great one.
Whether it's in person or on TV. We'll see something.
It could be a freaking coat in a store and we're like, what's wrong with us?
But it's also paired with the, hi, hi, hi.
Yeah.
It's a sickness, but it's our lives.
Real live animals too, though, will be like, hi.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it started out with animals. I don't know. Actually, I think this started after I got back from London. I feel like that's when it really started.
When did the whole hi start? I can't even remember anymore.
It seems like forever. But yeah, that's one thing that I would say for both of us.
That's a great one.
Hi!
Hi!
I mean, buildings, people. Buildings. We wave to buildings on the television. Alright.
It's sick.
Ooh, Empire State Building. Hi!
Hi! Alright.
What do you got?
That.
No, you have to come up with another one.
My one from before was lame, and you will not know what it is because I'm not repeating it because it wasn't really fitting for the question.
She said I'm always on my cell phone.
Well, that's not exactly...
Gotta keep up with that Twitter feed, yo! Gotta see what's going on in the world.
I guess so. This is Harold. Now
Gotta
you
read
know.
the news.
Now you know. Alright.
That was a cop-out.
I know. If you had to rename your daughter, what would you name her?
Okay, I have some answers for you.
Well, I have my favorite.
Obviously, I don't have the power of naming you, but...
If I had to, which I don't, which I'm glad because I can't think of any other name that would fit this more perfectly
That's
than
what
the
one of
I already
my
picked.
broadcast professors told me, like, multiple times.
You have the perfect name. It suits you, and it's a great name.
Thank you. It's kind of an old
Madeline
lady name,
Rose.
but I'll take it.
But Maddie, that's a great name. I would have to say, in your profession, I think you should adopt the nickname Squidgy.
I was going to say Squidgy for you! A la Princess Diana.
I thought that was Squonky.
I was going to say Squonky, Squidgy, or Galaxia, like from Anger Management.
That's my German name. And I am German.
Oh man, I can't believe you just pulled out Squidgy.
Squidgy! Okay, that's a good one.
Alright, moving on.
When you guys go out to eat, what do you order?
Well, we don't really go out that much. But let's do some categories.
Alright.
First up, Chinese food.
Sesame tofu.
Duh. Also,
brown rice.
Also, broccoli and garlic.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're very boring. We're creatures of habit. We're creatures of habit.
I think that's delicious.
Italian, what do you get?
You usually order like raviolis or like that other thing at Olive Garden. It's not really a ravioli.
I always get the veggie pizza.
No. You've gotten that like once.
Oh,
it's that thing with the cheese.
The fried
little lasagna things.
Yeah, the real lasagna frittata.
Yeah.
Very, very delicious. The thing is, we're both vegetarian, so it's limited availability for the food. So
with Italian, I really like pesto.
Yes. What about Greek?
Greek.
Falafel.
Def. Most def.
Yeah.
Burger King.
Veggie burger, the only option.
We love those.
Besides French fries.
Even if it wasn't the only option, I'd totally get it.
Yeah.
And favorite comfort food, go.
Mac and cheese.
Yes.
Duh. Alright, so...
What is one thing you wish she would do?
I wish she'd go out more. That's what I said the first time, and I'm sticking by my answer the second time.
I'm actually like a social butterfly.
She is.
When I'm not here.
We live in a very small town.
We do.
And she went to college in a pretty large town. And
not really.
And you lived,
it was a big campus.
And you lived in London. You had the world at your fingertips, pretty much.
I like being social. I like doing things. I don't like driving to places and things like that. Like when I was at school, I could either walk wherever I wanted to go or take the bus wherever, or it was like a 2-minute drive.
Right.
Here, I have to drive. Like you guys don't understand the anxiety that surrounds driving for me.
Oh, I do.
I hate.
I used to be the same way though.
Yeah. It's not like I'm just going out for like an hour to do whatever at school. It's like, takes forever because we're not buying anything.
I know.
Blah, blah. And plus, most of my friends have moved away. Or they're just not here right now. Like, it's kind of a ghost town for me. So then I will change that to, I wish you could go out more. Thank you.
You wish you would have the opportunity to go out more because I know that is something that you really miss, being home from school. And what would you wish for me?
I have a couple things. Number one, I wish, this is more of a wish you could.
Okay.
Quit your day job and do YouTube full time. Because I know that you love it.
I do love it. I love it so much, and I love all of you guys so much. You have no idea.
She is obsessed with interacting with you guys and like finding out about your lives outside of commenting on things. Like she loves to know who's watching and get to know you guys. So
I talk about subscribers all the time.
In real life.
It's weird.
And I'm
it
just
really
like...
is. I've never met you guys in person, and it's like, you are such a part of our lives. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And we appreciate it so much. You have no idea.
Appreciate. Also, I would love to see you travel more.
I would love that, but it's a little bit difficult with Sean and the pets.
I know, I'm just saying ideally.
Yeah, that's something I would love to do.
Here's something that is realistic. I wish that you and Dad would go out every once in a while, just the two of you. Because we're older now, so, like, I can watch Sean.
Yeah.
You guys can, like, go out to dinner or something.
It's called shopping.
Not to shop right. Charity. I'm talking, like, a dinner or, like, a movie, whatever. Just get out. Get out!
I know. Well, same for you. Get out. Get out of the house.
All right.
What's something I do that annoys you? I can only imagine what doesn't annoy you. I can't imagine what doesn't annoy you. I'm annoying. I really am.
I mean, we're both...
Like, we're both loud.
Yeah.
We're both obnoxious. Me more so than you.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Sometimes... I feel like Gene Hackman in
I wish I knew how to sing better.
things that annoy me, or a thing that annoys me. I'm trying to give a different answer than before.
Well, I'll use.
You go first.
I'll use my answer from before. I wish you wouldn't sleep so damn much.
That's not true though, because
I wish it didn't seem like you slept so much.
We have different sleep schedules. I'm a night owl. She's more of...
I have to be a very early morning person.
You have to be a morning person, but you're not. So it's like, when I'm awake, she's asleep. When she's awake, I'm asleep.
It's not like I'm like, oh, la la la, I'm ready for bed.
No, it's like, I'll be talking to her in mid-sentence, like, she's out.
And I'll be falling asleep. That's how tired I am.
Yeah.
I'm afraid for my life.
I can see how it looks like I sleep a lot, but I really don't get enough.
She really doesn't.
I also think I have a problem because I wake up at least 4 or 5 times every night, and I think that really messes me up.
Yeah.
But, okay, I'll accept that.
All right. Moving on. I mean, we don't need to elaborate too much. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. I'll say you have a tendency to mess with my schedule, which sometimes I don't appreciate so much. We have a very set, or used to be set schedule, and we would, I would do my morning things, whatever. She comes home from work, we get lunch, we wait for Shawnee,
we
get off the bus.
At 4 o'clock.
Well, 3:30 now.
Yeah.
And then we sit down while we're eating lunch, and we used to watch like a TV show or something, but now, the past few months, we've been watching The Very Berry Life, one of our favorite vloggers, and we do this every day. And then, all of a sudden, she decides, no, we're gonna change things up.
They moved.
And I'm like,
I couldn't wait to watch it. I wanted to see their new apartment right away.
So they
shoot me.
Put up their new videos at 11 at night. So we would wait until the next day to watch it. But now, at like friggin' 11:01, she's like, oh my god, we have to watch. And I'm like, you're ruining my life.
I'm a premature baby. I can't wait. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna elaborate on that anymore. Gets me angry.
All right. What's something I obsess over? Let's just say, for her, it's everything. She is a hard-ass core perfectionist.
Hard-ass core.
Hardcore, hard-ass perfectionist in everything that she does. It's a damn good thing, too, because she does a really good job with everything that she tries to do because she's such a perfectionist.
I will say, to spare you of this, she said some very nice things in the first take.
I really did.
But I won't make you suffer through them again.
It was kind of really sappy, wasn't it?
It was a little sappy.
It was a little sappy, but just know that I appreciate everything.
I know you love me, Mommy.
That she does. Yes, I do.
Okay. I will say that you tend to obsess over... I forgot what I said the first time.
Oh, the weird thing. Little, obscure, weird things.
Oh, yeah.
Which we all are guilty of.
She'll get so into, like, something. I don't know.
Anything. Like
phrases.
Phrases, objects. I've got a real fetish for vacuum cleaners.
That's what I said. Vacuums and coffee makers. That is her thing.
Even like Starbucks. I am so obsessed about Starbucks coffee cups. I love Starbucks coffee cups. They're beautiful. I'm not even gonna go into it because you can't even understand.
Yeah, we both also share an obsession for mugs.
Yes.
Really into mugs.
Yes. And boots. I love boots.
You know what mug I really want? I can't wait for it to go on sale.
What?
The one at Target that's white and then it's wearing a little sweater.
Yes.
I have a picture of it on my phone.
It's new for the holidays. I love that too.
That's another thing I do.
It's
when
not
I
big
see
enough
things,
for my coffee gallonage.
Well, I
though.
like it. When I see things that I like in the store but I'm not ready to purchase them yet because I need to see if they're going to go on sale, I'll take a picture of it on my phone and stare at it for a while, review my picks, and then see what's on sale next time.
I just remembered what one of your crazy little things is. Jars.
Oh, yeah. So into jars. But you are now, too.
To drink, but you want to put everything in jars.
That's true.
I think it all...
Rocks, flowers, dirt.
I think it all stems back to that crazy-ass thing. You came home from school... No.
Oh.
You came home from school crying and upset and ready to kill the world because you thought somebody was selling bonsai kittens.
Oh, my God.
Remember that?
Was that college or high school?
That was
high school.
Grammar
or middle
school.
No.
Yeah, it was like middle school. She came home and she thought bonsai kittens in jars existed.
Do you guys remember seeing that? Because I had a full-on meltdown. I'm not kidding.
She was like, I want to kill these people. How could they? And then I had to explain to her that it was just a joke. It was a jokes. Everything was better after that. When Daddy came home and was like, you're insane.
Yeah.
It's a
I
hoax.
still am suspicious.
Okay. I got you one for Christmas.
No!
Alright. What would Mark Cherry do?
I don't know.
He'd say
He's
this
gonna
video's
stop
over.
all over your face.
Well, Mark Cherry says, no poo-poo. Thanks. That's what it says here on this paper.
It's a message for the cats. Let's just end it there.
All right, then.
So, thank you for watching. If you guys want to do this with your mom or your daughter, we'd love to see it. So, you can send it to, as a, what is that called?
An email?
No.
Private message?
When they send a video response. You can put it as a video response.
If you have any other videos that you'd like to see us do, any other tags or anything like that, let us know and we'd be happy to do them.
I hope this one works.
Thanks so much for watching. And like us on Facebook. And if you're new, subscribe because we love you. We want to obsess about you. So leave us a comment because we love it. And thumbs it up if you enjoyed it because we enjoyed it too. So, until next time.
Edit.